dear students, welcome to IMS Gate Academy. Today, Kushagra Dutt with us, and he has secured All India Rank 3 in Mechanical Engineering. So, first of all, many congratulations, Kushagra,
Okay, sir.
for the amazing success. My first question to you, Kushagra, just tell us about your complete preparation journey. In which year you have completed your BTech, MTech, and how you have started the GATE preparation? What was your mindset that time?
Okay, sir. So, sir, I am a BTech plus MTech dual degree. I have done it from IIT Ropar and I completed it in 2022. I started my GATE preparation in 2020, and this was my third attempt. Uh, I started it because for me, the bigger motivational drive was to be a part of an organization that works for the welfare of nation. So that was a very big motivational drive for me. That I wanted to join a PSU and be a part of the mega revolution that they are creating within the country. So that's why I started preparing for GATE. And first year for the first 2 years I was doing it with my college studies. So I was not first year I was not even able to clear the cutoff. Second year I got a rank of around 3,500. I tried my best but was not able to focus fully on that. Then after that I was like, this is my challenge now and I have to overcome this one, and I gave my 100% with full focus. I went at it, and I secured an all India rank 3 this year.
Perfect. So that's a very proud moment for us also. How IMS Gate Academy platform helps you in your preparation journey?
Sir, first of all, I used to watch a lot of recorded lectures, and that gave me a very in-depth knowledge of the courses. So, because my basics were well developed, so that helped me develop, even practice a lot of advanced level questions.
Exactly.
And also, one thing, I purchased the IMS Academy test series, and what I felt was a really good thing in my preparation journey, was there were a lot of advanced papers as well in that. That gave me a very good confidence to solve the basic ones, because generally the GATE paper, according to the trend, is much simpler than the advanced level questions. So I practiced a lot of those advanced levels, and even though my marks did not used to be very great, but I learned all of those, and that made the easier basic questions very easy. So that's why this GATE exam was not, I didn't find it very difficult, and the test series really helped me in a lot of ways.
Very good, very nice, very nice. So my next question, Kushal, how you have managed the actual 3 hour of GATE? Because generally when student write the GATE exam, they feel nervousness. Even some students, those who have a good technical knowledge, they are not able to make a good rank because they are not able to somehow manage the 3 hour pressure. So because sometimes so much thoughts are automatically coming in the mind, you have to make yourself so much, you can say that alert and so that what was your mindset that time of exam, and what was your strategy? Like, have you attempted non-tech part first or have you attempted technical part first? So just tell us about the overall strategy.
Sir, when I was in the center, it is pretty obvious for everyone to feel the pressure and feel nervous and anxious. But I was trying to not at all focus at what rank I am aiming for or what marks I am going for, because after attempting so many test series, I realized that it is not about the marks or ranks. There is nothing like that. It is just like giving your best. So I was just trying to focus on all what I know, and that's all. Not focusing on what rank I'm aiming for or what marks I would be attempting for. Very simply, it was just like a question will come in front of me. I 99%. It is probable that I would have read it or solved something of that sort. So I'm just gonna do it. And before the exam, I was just taking some long breath, deep breaths, trying to relax myself and not focus here and there, because that creates a distraction. When the exam started, I started it with I generally use this technique for all of the test series papers as well, to start with aptitude portion, because immediately when if you start with some technical portion, so it might be a chance that you would get anxious and create a calculation mistake, or if by chance you get stuck in the question, so you will waste a lot of time and that will create a lot of pressure. But it generally does not happen with aptitude. So I started with aptitude. And for 10-15 minutes I was able to cover the aptitude. I had a good confidence, just like I used to give my test series. So it was just another exam of that sort.
Correct. Very nice, very nice. So as Kushagra told, that very good point, that you need not to so much worried about the result. At the time of examination, you should focus on that whatever you have did, that you have already given your best. Now it's time to execute. Everyone try to handle the pressure and try to execute whatever knowledge you have in the best way, so that whatever result will come, at least you will not have a regret that you was not able to give your best in the examination hall. Now, my
Correct.
next question to you, Kushagra, do you think that in 21 IIT Bombay announced that a third year student can also eligible to write the GATE exam? So, if a student will start GATE preparation early in the engineering of second year itself, then do you think that it will be really an advantage for those, because they have a third year attempt also and they will have a final year attempt also? So there has a huge probability that they can make a single digit or double digit rank even before the completion of BTech.
Yes, sir. So that is very much probable now, because generally managing studies, gate studies along with college, it is obviously doable if one is focused and determined, but it is, I would say, two times difficult than if you are just focusing solely on gate. I mean, after taking a drop year. So for most of the students, they will be finding it very difficult to manage their college studies and also gate studies. But the good part about it is you should keep going, so that by the next year, your 50-60% syllabus would have been done. Like for me, what happened was, for the first year, I was able to only cover maybe 10-20%. I was not serious. Next year, I completed another 30-40%. So for this year, I was left with very little course to cover, and I had ample time to practice test series and practice a lot of questions. And that is why, even while I was going into the test hall, I had a very good confidence that this year definitely I will get, if not a single digit, but double digit rank definitely. Though I was not focusing not a lot on it, but I was sure that I'll get it if I don't mess it up.
So once the result came and you got to know that you are having All India rank 3, that
Yes, sir.
time you what you like feel exactly? You are expecting that you secure a less than 5 rank?
Sir, obviously after checking the marks and
Answer
score,
key.
yes, after answer key, I was obviously expecting a rank around under 20 only. So it
Okay.
was not that big of a shock, but the moment I saw the 3 rank, I just remembered 2-3 years earlier when I used to, my friends, some of my friends that have secured maybe 30-40 ranks. So I used to see them as like they have done something different out of the world, maybe. So it was just a very emotional moment for me that I have done the similar
Correct,
thing.
correct.
And earlier for me, it used to be like you have to be someone different, something special out of the world. But now it's just like I did some hard work and now I have that. So it was a very nice feeling.
Correct, correct, correct. So it's a very proud moment for us also, for your parents also. So mechanical 3 rank, it's definitely. So how much exact number and how much gate score you have?
Sir, I have a gate score of 1000 and my marks are 86.
86.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, very good, very good. So my next question to you, like if we talk about some students feel that sir GATE is very tough exam, even we are not able to secure good CGPA, SGPA, how can we make the good rank? And some students are thinking the GATE is a highest technical exam, so we need to study 10 hour 12 hour in a day to make a good rank. And do you think that if a student has a clear vision, single-minded approach for the GATE, and if they will find even 5 to 6 hours on a consistent basis, then also they can make a good rank in the GATE.
Yes, sir. 100%. I myself am actually a fitness freak. I play sports and all and everything. And
Correct.
this I when I say people are like, this is not possible, like even 1 month before gate exam or even 1 week before, I used to have my sports and I
Okay.
kept that balance in my life. It's not that I
Exactly.
have studied 12 hours, 11 hours, but it was just when I was studying, be it for 6 or 7 hours, I was completely focused on that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Whatever mistake I'm committing in a test series, I would really recommend for all the future aspirants that test series is very important, because it gives you a clear picture of where you stand. So there is no doubt after that. If you are performing well in tests, it simply means that your preparation level is good.
Perfect.
So even while doing test series, whatever mistakes I'm committing, I used to focus on that. So 6-7 quality hours of study, not that kind of study in which you are laying on bed, thinking about something, studying something. Not that. 6-7 hours is more than enough. Keep a balance in your life. Have your hobbies, activities, everything, and at the end you'll get a good rank, and it will be totally worth it.
Correct. Correct. Perfect. Perfect. So it's a very good point. Each and every future GATE aspirant should note this part, like if you are a steady 5 to 6 hours, now it's also sufficient, but you should make sure that those 5 to 6 hours are effectively steady hour. You should not touch your mobile phone in that. Like some students are even studying 12 hours, but sometimes they are using mobile, sometimes they are alert. So this is not at all expecting from a good GATE aspirant. If you actually want to secure a good rank, as Kushagra says that you should maintain, you should balance your life. Okay, sometimes if you find time, you should have some workout also. Okay, so that you can feel energetic also. And at the same time, the most important point, whatever mistake you have committed in the test series, you have to analyze. You have to analyze, and you should not disappoint that if you will secure less marks in the test series and all. You have to focus on that particular area where you have committed mistake, and you need to make sure that the similar type of mistake you need not to do in the next upcoming test series and all. So the best part is, even I have seen that many gate toppers has told the same sequence that test series is the major part that will make your momentum high. Like so that if you are appearing for 10 to 12 mock test series, and when you will eventually write the actual gate exam, actually you feel that it is not new for you, because you have already attempted many test series, so you are quite habitual.
Correct, sir. Correct.
So that is why if you are applying for the mock test series, it's always beneficial for you all guys. But at the same time, Kushagra, I just also want to ask one question. As Kushagra told that he has an advantage because he has started preparation early, and earlier he has secured 1000 around rank. After that, so he has sufficient time to revise and practice questions and all. Even those who will start the gate preparation in second year itself, they will also have a 2 year window. And 2 year window, the first year attempt they can make as an experience, and they can even secure 45 or 50 marks also. And in the final year, because in the final year, before third year, they already completed 5 to 6 subject. The remaining subject they can complete in the last final year. So they will have a sufficient time for the revision. So till the month of October, you should make sure that your complete syllabus will be over, and November, December, January should be dedicated for the revision as well as the test series and practice question. So that you should make sure that whatever you have studied, if you will not revise properly, definitely you will not execute in the examination. Because what I have feel, Kushagra, many students, they just focus on the study. If they will not revise, ultimately it will be not helpful in the examination.
Yes,
So
sir.
what you will feel that the revision part, practice part, like how much important it is?
Sir, revision, I mean, just for studying purposes, like teachers are there, mentors are there, especially IMS Academy. So everything has been curated in such a way that it makes the preparation process very easy. Like
Easy.
everything seems easy. And when like I am sitting here listening to you teach something, so it kind of is very easy. But exactly after, like when I have to solve a question on my own, so then it becomes difficult for me because you have that ability. I mean, teachers have this ability to make things easy for us, but we have to develop that ability from within. So that is what happens by doing revisions, subsequent revisions, and by doing that. So because your teacher would not be there making explaining you the question, making the diagram, making the FBD or something, whatever it is. So he will not break down the question. So you have to develop that skill from within, and that will only happen by doing revisions, by doing practicing test series, and that way you will first of all be totally baffled that how what is even the first step, how you have to start this question, and then gradually you'll just know that if this kind of a question comes, this is how I go about it. So it plays a very important role.
Exactly. So if you have did something in the practice and similar type of questions will come in the game, definitely you will confident and you can easily approach it. So in
Yes,
the
sir.
practice, how many approaches you have did, how many questions you have solved. So if you have solved so many questions in the practice, then you will have a multiple ways to think in the examination, or because sometimes gate examiner intention is what? Just trap the student. It's just confuse the student. Sometimes even we can say that in the options also, whenever you are doing any simple conceptual mistake or calculation mistake, whatever answer you are getting, that also you will get in the four options.
Yes,
So
sir.
that if you will click on that, you will get negative marking. So you should be aware about that in the MC. And so in the MCQ question, we have negative marking, but in NAT and MSQ. So what was your thought process like? Have you attempted more MSQ or NAT, and what was your mindset that time? Or like you have attempt just like normal?
Sir, as I said, it was like after I have given so many tests as
Yes.
test series because I started early and I had a lot of time. So there was no point. I mean, I divided my days in such a way that for some portion I used to revise. Then maybe for last 4 or 5 months I was just giving tests and different kind of tests, advanced level tests, basic level tests. So strangely, like how most of the students are saying that GATE 2023 mechanical was a bit strange paper, but I didn't find it strange at all. I just found that most of the questions were something that I have already done earlier. So
Exactly.
it was like a retest for me. So my opinion was just like it was very simple and all the questions I've seen. But that is what made the difference, that I practice a lot of papers. Other students might not have done so much practice. So for them, some questions would have been new, but I have already committed my mistake in the test series. So this time I was able to avoid my mistakes, and that is why I got 86 correct marks and zero negative marks. Not
Oh,
even
it's a very good point. It's a very good. It's a very
yes, sir.
perfect, perfect, perfect. So
Yes,
how
sir.
many you have secured in the aptitude part out of 15?
The 13 marks.
13 marks. Very nice.
Wa-
And engineering mathematics?
Sir, I have not seen the breakup. I have
See,
not seen the breakup.
so around if we can take about like generally we are saying that 28 marks for non-tech. So around the 28, I think you have secured 25 or 24 marks.
Yes, sir. 24 I would have scored.
Okay,
Yes.
perfect, 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 perfect. So my last question to you, Kushagra, what is your suggestion to your future GATE aspirants who will write the GATE exam in 24 and 25?
So my first suggestion would be not to see this gate as a whole. If you're going to see it as a whole, like 14 courses, there is so much to do. Obviously, it will seem like a big task, but I can assure you this because I have seen all the ranks. One cutoff not even cleared, second around 3,500 rank, third rank. So I can tell you this, that only difference is once you'll start doing your studies, you'll start listening to your mentors. Just focus on the course that is already going. Slowly you'll yourself develop habits of revising. Just be serious about it and do it with focus and determination. It's just a matter of 6 7 months, so there is no point of questioning a lot, like what is going to have after this, or what other options do I have, what is my plan B. So I don't think so for 6 months you have to do all the thinking, all the critical thinking, because after that you'll have all the time in the world to think about all these. So for these 6 months, just give up on all the distractions. Now that you have chosen this path, just give your 100%, and it is a fact, it is guaranteed that you will clear it, because it is really easy. Everyone who clears it tells it that it's easy, but everyone who is not able to clear it always tells that it's a very difficult exam. So I'm just saying, 1 month you get into preparation. I mean, the guidance available, the test series available, it just makes the process so easy. You'll enjoy it after a while. Every day you will wake up, you'll give your test, you'll get good rank, you'll feel better. And just like that, in 6 7 months, you will have your gate exam, you will get a good rank, and you can cherish it for your life. So the first suggestion would be to not doubt yourself and just get started with the process with single focus. Second thing would be, this is a very important advice, that don't wait for the perfect time to start the test series. Don't wait for the time that I will complete my entire course and then start, because
Perfect.
you will do 14 courses, you will forget two courses here and there. Then you'll again do those two courses, you will forget other two courses, and you'll just keep waiting until the real gate exam arrives. Do not wait for the perfect wherein you remember each and everything. Definitely you'll forget some things. Just get started with the test series latest by November, not
Exactly.
after November. Don't wait. Even if your preparation is 50% left, you think you are not at all revised, just give a test and see where you are standing.
Perfect, perfect,
So
perfect.
that and third is just to listen to your teachers and mentors. Don't refer some standard books on your own and make up theories, because you will read something and you will interpret something else. This happened with me as well. uh, there were as I said, so there were advanced level questions also that
Correct.
pushes the boundary. So I started reading on Google and all and creating my own theories, which was not helping me at all. So I dropped the idea. I already just focused on things that I already knew, and just trusted my mentors and teachers at IMS as well, and my preparation, and I got a good rank after all. So these are three suggestions that I have for future.
Perfect. So very good pointers. All the three pointers are very much helpful for all the GATE aspirants. The first point that Kushal told, that you should not feel that it is a do and die situation, and do not so much create panic situation for you, because it will make yourself so much in pressure, and in the pressure you are not able to execute according to your performance level. So GATE is just as an exam. and you just need to focus that whatever you have learned or whatever best you have did in the preparation days, it's time to execute well. Because sometimes if you feel that ki, nahi, sir, it's the last moment, it's a do and die situation, students feel unnecessary pressure. And if you are in pressure, you are not able to give your best actually. Then the next point that Kushagra told that it's a very important. You have to don't wait for the right time for the test series and all. You should whatever subject and whatever subject you have revised, you should make sure that in the at least in the November you should start the multiple subject test or mock test, because there is a lots of learning from the mock test series and so on. And the very important point, that last point that Kushagra told, don't be confused to write any and to read any theory books and reference book, textbooks and all. Because whatever you have studied in the dedicated classroom by the expert teachers, they already provided you the cream of material that is actually designed and structured for the particular gate exam. Like whatever short trick, sometime important note. So whatever they have feel in their teaching of experience, they are providing to you as a gift. So that is why I always prefer and I always motivate to student, try to make your handwritten notes in the classroom. That will only give you confidence in the last few days of the gate exam. So all the 3 pointers, I am personally very much, we can say that sure about that. If anyone who will watch this session, definitely they will have a lots of opportunity to take away from this session. And if they will definitely follow in whatever suggestion you have told in the gate preparation, definitely they will get benefited in the upcoming gate 24-25. So thank you so much, Kushagra, for coming and sharing your experience. It's a proud moment for each and every IMS Gate Academy mentors. It's a proud moment for your parents. So we congratulate you, and many congratulations to your parents also.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Yes. And thank you to all of you who will watch this session on the YouTube. You guys can have more success story on our YouTube channel. So stay connected. And we are also starting a foundation series for 24 and 25 gate aspirants from 1st April from the IMS Gate Academy YouTube channel. Thank you.